top. Like I said, it takes you right to the right up into this area here. There's that other elevator. And we'll go all the way back down. There's that floor. And I made this area quite big, so I can, try and build a really big base. So let's say if, like if it was a Stargate issue, I could send, have people bring them up here. That way they're in a secure area. I can, lock down certain areas, and that way they can't escape. I might even set up a jail or something. And this here is a path that takes you to kind of an escape route where there's no elevator, it's just stairs. And you can also take a look, for the train. And just over this way, there's that doors that we came out at the one point there. So it's just kind of an escape route if ever needed be. And I've set up a lot of boxes, or if I need, for the network when I was digging this all out. Now this will be partly where I will set up probably some of my station. Because then what I can do is when I need to, make it so that people can't access the train section, I can close that side or open it if we need for, escaping, or if I need to, if the train's coming and we want to keep it protected, we can block it off there. Just some security things. Open it up once the train is stopped to let people out onto the track. And I used, and I set up, so some natural lighting sections with the lava. So I just put some hardened glass here so that it wouldn't melt. I've got to raise them a little higher on a couple of the spots. Further down the track here, like eventually I'll have a train on here for being able to travel, and I've still got to collect a few of the resources that are on the sides. But I made this tunnel really long, and each one of those boxes on the left hand side that we passed, they're about every 100 blocks. So this is one of the tunnels that takes you to the surface. Some of them, because I wanted this way I wanted to know where I was on the map, or because obviously it's really hard to tell. So what I did is I brought my every couple hundred squares I dug upward and then put a thing. So this one here brings me out by my son's castle wall. This way, if I ever need to get into the lower section, then we can. I didn't put a lot of lighting in the tunnel or in the elevator shaft. I didn't really see too much of a point except for kind of right there. But this is quite a long shaft, and I've got a couple sections where, see, I built up the glass so that it can't, kind of jump up and hurt anybody that's flying by. this section here, you know, I may build some sort of a station right here, but I figured what I'd do is I'd show off this kind of area, because this was one of the things I ran into when I was going up, is I ran into, I've now got an underwater where I can see the wildlife. And what I may eventually do is I may, you know, build a under the water sea base, so I can sit there. People could come and, you know, oh look, there's a turtle. Because I added an ocean mod that gives me ocean. But that is my underground base. And like I said, my tunnel is really quite long, and I'm still in the process of working on it. About the only other thing I'm gonna say that concludes this episode.